Hi, BrenTech here, where tech is made simple. So as I have been posting previously over the last couple of months, Microsoft could already be working on Windows 12. And that's according to rumors, reports, suggestions, and also what I have been posting on this channel. Now, Microsoft, according to reports, is planning to start releasing new major Windows versions every 3 years. And this is where a possible Windows 12 could come in, that next year, instead of getting a 24H2 feature update, we could expect Microsoft to roll out a Windows 12 operating system. Although Microsoft has never confirmed a Windows 12, but in regards to Windows 12, I did ask the question over the last week or so in a recent poll. Do you think Microsoft will release Windows 12 in 2024? And out of the 574 votes, 68% of you say yes, you do think Microsoft will release Windows 12 next year, and 32% say no. And personally, I'm going to go with the yes option. I do think Microsoft will roll out a Windows 12 in the latter half of next year, 2024. And if you want more info regarding Windows 12, just do a search on the channel. Now, what I thought we could do in this video is just do a quick collation of some of the main points I've posted over the last couple of months regarding Windows 12, just to collate it all into one video and just to keep you up to speed as to what Microsoft could be bringing with a new version of Windows next year. Now, first of all, what to possibly expect, and this is not a comprehensive list and not in any particular order. These are just so-called key highlights that I've grabbed from some of the videos I have posted. First of all, we could expect to see improved security, better performance, and support for modern hardware, and also new features. Now, in regards to new features, when we are looking at the Insider program currently, you need to go to the Canary channel to see more or less what I think Microsoft would be rolling out for Windows 12 when it comes to new features, as those are the hot off the presses features, the brand new features that Microsoft is testing, and a lot of those could possibly make it, although not confirmed, could possibly make it into Windows 12 next year, or even some of the other moment updates before we get to Windows 12. And when it comes to the UI, and this is a very well-known screenshot now, and this is basically a mock-up of an original screenshot that was taken from a presentation from Microsoft's Ignite conference last year. And this kind of gives us more or less an idea as to more or less what to expect from a possible Windows 12 desktop, where here we get the floating taskbar kind of hovering above the bottom of the screen with rounded corners. The system tray has been moved to the top from the bottom right. The search is now at the top, and the weather widget and widgets are now in the top left. And this seems to be a secondary transparent taskbar at the top. So this just gives us a kind of indication, as this was taken from an actual presentation from Microsoft, which they could be working on some UI changes. And then, as I have posted quite recently, we are expecting Microsoft to be working on, and they could be working on, a Core PC, which is a modular and customizable variant of Windows. So with a Core PC, you got to think the deprecated Windows 10X and Chromebooks. So kind of like a lighter version of the operating system. And with this, Microsoft may use, and this is maybe used for different form factors. Now, and when it comes to different form factors, it also could be state separated. Now, what state separated means, if we just head over to the File Explorer, state separated means that Windows 12 could be installed on different partitions and drives if you do have those available. Now, currently Windows gets installed onto one drive and one partition, which for most users would be your C drive. Now, this is where it could differ with Windows 12, where it could also be state separated, so being installed onto different partitions, which, as I mentioned, one of the features we are expecting is better performance, which will enable faster updates and provide a more secure platform. So that's where I mentioned originally, better performance and better security. And then moving on to some other aspects and components we could expect to see is cloud PC integration. And I did also post on this quite recently. And there are hidden features already appearing in the Insider program currently for Windows 11, where the task view has settings already for cloud integration, where you can pick up your cloud PC through the task view and basically have an option to work on that directly from task view. So it is possible that cloud PC integration could be a more integrated part of the Windows 12 operating system. And then moving on, it could also be a AI-powered version of the operating system. And as many of you know, currently with the new Bing Chat, with the chatbot ChatGPT, that's becoming quite a big thing that Microsoft is working on of late. So I do personally think that the assistant like Cortana and so on would be upgraded in Windows 12 to be a so-called hands-on AI-powered assistant using the ChatGPT features with more AI integration into the actual artificial intelligence integration into Windows 12. And then also when it comes to system requirements, I personally do think that, and as I've posted and according to reports, that the system requirements will be more or less the same as what is available now for Windows 11 when it comes to Windows 12. And the only real difference we could see are the memory requirements, where Microsoft could bump that up from 4, which is currently the minimum requirements for Windows 11, to 8 gigabytes, as I have posted. And then when it comes to the CPU, I personally think that they will keep the requirements more or less the same. And as posted, the Pluton system requirements for the Pluton security processor could be an optional requirement. And basically, a Pluton security processor is a new secure processor with enhanced security that holds and houses important and sensitive data inside the chip. That means it's held inside the CPU itself, just making it a lot more secure and less vulnerable to hackers and attackers and threat and attack. So that's more or less some of the key highlights that we can expect to see in a possible Windows 12 rolling out next year in the latter half of 2024. And as I have mentioned previously, this is all speculation at this stage because Microsoft has never officially confirmed a Windows 12. And if you want more info, as I mentioned at the start of this video on Windows 12, just do a search on the channel, as I have posted previous videos and uploaded quite a few videos previously. So thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next one.